Archi-magus, he is delivered from the fiery torture, otherwise inevitable. It is also highly worthy of notice that they never place the ark on the ground, nor sit on the bare earth while they are carrying it against the enemy. On hilly ground where stones are plenty, they place it on them, but in level land upon short logs, always resting themselves on like materials. Formerly, when this tract was the Indian Flanders of America, as the French and all their red Canadian Confederates were bitter enemies to the inhabitants, we often saw the woods full of such religious war relics. Their strict purity in their war camps, that Opay, the leader, obliges all during the first campaign they make with the beloved ark. To stand, every day they lie by, from sunrise to sunset, and after a fatiguing day's march, and with scanty allowance, to drink warm water embittered with rattlesnake root very plentifully, in order to be purified, that they have also as strong a faith of the power and holiness of their ark as the Israelites, ascribing the superior success of the party to their stricter adherence to the law than the other, and after they returned home hang it on the leader's war pole. The ark is said to be so sacred and dangerous to be touched either by their own sanctified warriors or the spoiling enemy that they durst not touch it for any reason. It is not to be meddled with by anyone except the war chief and his waiter under the penalty of incurring great evil. Nor would the most inveterate enemy touch it in the woods for the same reason. If their war expedition failed, then they said it was because of the vicious conduct of some of the followers of the beloved ark. A gentleman who was at the Ohio in the year 1756 assured me he saw a stranger there very important to view the inside of the Cherokee ark, which was covered with a dressed deerskin and placed on a couple of short blocks. An Indian sentinel watched it armed with a hickory bow and the brass-pointed arrows, and he was faithful to his trust, for finding the stranger intruding to pollute the supposed sacred vehicle, he drew an arrow to the head and would have shot him through the body had he not suddenly withdrawn. The interpreter, when asked by the gentleman what it contained, told him there was nothing in it but a bundle. When they have finished their fast and purifications, they set off at the fixed time, be it fair or foul, firing their guns, whooping and hallooing as they march. The war leader Savanoko goes first, carrying the holy ark. He or she soon strikes up the awful and solemn song. The rest follow in one line, now and then sounding the war whoop to make the war leader's song the more striking. Adair's History of the American Indian, James Adair, London's 1775 Buttrick Antiquities, refers to the ark being covered with a deerskin to be set up when they rested and carried when they journeyed. Thank you, friends. Until next time, stay curious and stay tuned.